Hello, and we are live. We'll give it just a couple seconds here. 1, 0, boom, we are live. Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Scott. How are you today?
I'm great. Look who I have back. As Sun Psychic Jean, she decided to come back, and I'm so happy that she did. And we wanted to do a little surprise and come out a little bit early this time and just say hi to all you chatters, right?
And shake it up a bit. I love it. It's
Yeah.
anything unexpected is just it's fun. It's always a lot of fun. Hi, everybody in the
Right.
chat.
Yeah. Let me see here. I've got to mute my echo here.
Oh,
Get
I
rid of
see.
that. All right, there we go. And let me get back the chat. You want to say hi to a few people? Can you hear me
Abs-
okay?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I thought I went mute there for a minute by mistake, which is totally possible. So let me put this back up here. Hello, dear Scorpio Mama. Welcome. I love your new name. So welcome, welcome. We know all about that Jackie Jacaranda that's here, so welcome. And Lisa Rose is here. She's having a sunny day. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
And Mary Kath, welcome. I don't think you've been to our or my channel before, but welcome. I'm glad to have you. So, welcome, welcome. Natalie is here. Mystical Thorn, and yeah, I think everybody else will probably be popping in a little bit.
I know we did
So,
a little surprise a little early, right? It's
a little
it's fun.
early.
It's an uplifting Sunday for sure. I had a beautiful start to my day and did some meditation with a group of people that I meditate with on Sunday mornings, and it's just been a beautiful day. So, and Mary
That's
Kath, yes,
awesome.
she says she's new here. Let us know how you heard about us. We'd love
Yeah,
to
definitely.
welcome you. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. So, yep, I have some Psychic Jean, and like I said, I'm so happy she's back on the channel, and she lights up my day. So, she's just got that personality. So I think you all will really enjoy this live. So, if you are new, like Mary Kath, or Mary Kath's already subscribed, but if you're in the background, you can't figure out how to chat, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost a thing, and then you can chat within like 5 minutes. It'll allow you to chat with all these wonderful people. So go ahead and do that if you would like to, and you can hit the notification bell as well. I always do a channel of the day, and today obviously will be Sun Psychic Jean's channel. So Jackie has already put it in. Don't even have to ask her to do it, it's already in there. So
Thank you, Jackie.
process, yes. And so please, everyone, go and subscribe to Sun Psychic Jean if you have not yet. Okay, so I would appreciate that very much. So,
And I remember, Scott, it was on your channel that I actually got 1,000 subscribers, that I crossed that threshold. It was on
yep.
your channel that you had like a little campaign going. You're like, let's get Sun Psychic Gino for
Yep.
1,000.
And we did. It was amazing. So, and you stayed there. You stayed there. Of course you
I
did.
know.
But
Of course. Of
yeah,
course. It's the intention. It's the love. It's the intention behind it. It's all for to help each other, to uplift each other and to be of service to one another. It really makes a big difference. Yeah. So thank you very much. I'll never forget it. It was very exciting. And I'd like to have you back on my channel again soon, maybe at the end of the month or early next month. We'll have to look at our calendars.
yeah, definitely. I've got it here so we can get together afterwards if you want.
Good.
That'd be perfect. Perfect, perfect. Thank you. We haven't even gone through this one. You might say, I don't want to go on with that dude anymore. You never know.
Now you're what I call somebody who wears their heart on your sleeve, and you have no pretense. And there's you have an open heart, and you can feel the soul's vibration through your words and the honesty and integrity that you hold. So I really respect you for that, and you're an amazing content provider. I listen to your shows a lot,
Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. That's very, very sweet and kind of you. So
and I love your dad jokes.
you do, and I don't have one today. I did two last night, And so, yeah, I don't have one today. So we'll have to wait until the power animals later on for today, for those of you who go to the power animals. Mary Kath heard of me through Brenda Tarot. So
Oh,
awesome. That is awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. That's so
and
cool.
thank you, Brenda Tarot. Were you
Yeah.
on her channel?
I have been on her channel, yes, twice now. So that's probably where she saw me. So that is awesome. But you want to tell me what's going on with you and what's
Yeah,
new?
we have a very special event planned for tomorrow, and it's called the Wisdom Circle, and it's on the Crone Zone. Conversations with the Ancients is the name of the YouTube channel, and we are a bunch of wisdom seekers and wisdom. Called the Wisdom Circle, and
Right.
it's our psychics. It's Priscilla, Heather, Terry Lee, Terry Suzuki, Wisdom Seeker Joan, and myself. We get
Wow.
together once a month and we do a presentation and then a discussion. And we started in we did our introduction in January, and then Joan did her presentation in February. And this March, it's the first Monday of every month, and March is the one for Terry Suzuki, and we're going to be discussing astral travel. So Terry Suzuki will be doing the presentation, and then we'll discuss it. So that's going to be very exciting.
That does sound exciting. Yeah, I didn't know that you actually did that. That is so cool. What's the Wisdom Circle is the name of the channel?
The Crone Zone.
The Crone Zone.
Conversations, it's the Crone Zone. Conversations with the Ancients is the entire name of the um, of the YouTube channel that we're going to be doing this on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can feel Jackie is already looking it up and going to get it in there any moment. I can just feel it. So you watch and see. I bet you anything. We have a few more people sliding in here. Hello, Lena. Welcome. Lena Singh is here, and our dear Wendy is here. Hi, Wendy. And Linda de Gonzalez is here. So welcome, all three of you. Glad to have you. So that sounds amazing, though. That there it is, right there. Boom! Look at that. There's Jackie.
Oh wow, she's really
So
quick.
she's
Yeah.
fast. She is fast. Yeah, her and Sharon Sipe and Bibiani. I don't know how they do it. Getting on, they're the mods that getting everything in there so fast. I tried to compete with Jackie one day, and I was like, I'm going to get them in before you. Every time she's right on top of me. Every time, every time. I'm like, why do I even try? There's no use to. Just let her go. So she's great at what she does. So
Absolutely. Thank
it's,
you.
it's
Mhm.
so important to have the people behind the scenes too, the moderators to help us out. So yeah, I appreciate that. So we can, let's see, I want to make sure, just go over, it's basically the same as always. Gene has pretty much the same criteria that I do. We're going to go in random order. No political, legal, health, or third party, please. And if you will type in all caps and use emojis as well, if you can. That way we can see your questions and I'll be able to star them. We can start now, if that's okay with you, Gene, taking questions.
Absolutely. And I would just like to share that my intention for this show, as well as the readings that I do on other channels and private readings, is that you all receive the information that is most important for you to learn, and that is for your highest good. And I just like to make that statement of my intention.
I love that, and I'll double down on that, and totally agree. Hi Jessica Lynn, another one I'm not familiar with, so welcome. We're so glad you're here. Are you new to the channel? I think maybe. So Scorpio Mama, got your question. Thank you.
Aw.
And let's see here. Any message for me? Okay, Natalie, I got you. Mystical Thorn is good. Hey, Sharon Sipe. Were we not just talking about Sharon and her, how she and Jackie and Viviani moderate so well? And then she pops in.
Absolutely. Yep. It's like Beetlejuice, right?
Beetlejuice. There's Sharon comes in. Yes. Glad you're here, Sharon. Thank you for being here. All right. And yes,
So
I knew.
Jessica,
Yes.
let us know how you heard about that. How you heard about us.
Yes, definitely.
Could be
Definitely.
Brenda Tarot, right?
It could be. It could be a few people. And Light777, welcome. I've got your question as well. Miss Charlotte Sin saying hi to both of us. Hello, hello.
Hi, Miss Charlotte. So nice to see you.
And we got this
Thank
tarot stash guy in lurking for a few minutes.
Tara Stash. I think you're stalking me. Hi, Tara Stash. Nice to see you.
Tarot stash is everywhere,
Is
so
that what happens?
that
Does he
is
have
what happens.
Does he have multiple devices, like all set
No,
up?
but he has multiple personalities. So, and he doesn't mind me saying that because he has tarot sachet, and I think there's another one crawling around here somewhere that he has in the background. I'm not sure, but tarot sachet, I don't think will get offended by the multiple personality thing.
Alter
It's
ego,
just
right? We
true.
all need to have like
Yeah.
the superhero inside all of us. We should really make up superhero names. What do you think, Scott? We'll have to think
Hey,
about
yeah,
that.
we'll have to think about it.
I'm not good at on the spot, but I'll have to think about it.
I love Sun Psychic Gene. I think that's a pretty powerful name. So,
Aw, thank
yeah,
you.
this,
Thank
this
you.
is pretty
Do
cool.
you know why? Do you know how I just chose my name? Why I chose Sun Psychic Gene?
No, I'd love to know.
Yeah. So I am very sensitive to the daylight hours. And what I mean by that is I love June 20th. June 20th is the longest day of the year and it has the most sunshine. That's one of my favorite days of the entire year. And oh, Ron, Unconditional Love is here. Hi, Ron. Thanks for coming. I feel so it just brings me so much joy. And conversely, December 20th is the shortest day of the year, and it's probably one of the most challenging times of the year for us. And a lot of humans feel this way to some degree, but I feel I have a little bit more sensitivity, and I kind of in December hours I have the lights on, and I have many lights on, and specific lights to help keep me cheery. And
Wow,
I think it's just a
that's awesome.
natural rhythm for all of us as well. But I love the sun. I love the sunshine and the long days. So I just yeah. So that's why I chose my name, Sun Psychic Jean.
That's awesome. I love that. That's perfect. Okay, so I think I may be missing a couple questions here. Unfortunately, Star. I can't even think about what I'm trying to say here. StreamYard, thank you. Only I'm swirling out, Gene. So StreamYard will only let me go back so far. So I did miss a couple of questions while I was listening to Gene here. So I need Wendy and Lena to repost their question, please, so that I can get that. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. And got so excited, all you guys being here and learning new things about the name, which is awesome. And let's see.
Yeah,
Good.
when
Okay.
I can't. Um, I don't know if I'm a moderator. Am I oh, the mod, you know what the moderators
Should
can
be.
do? The moderators can copy and paste. I'm not sure. I think it depends on the device. If you're on a what are those tablets called? The Mac tablets? Aw.
I'm not sure. I'm not up to date on all that
iPad. The
stuff.
iPad you can't cut
iPad.
and paste. You can't cut and paste on that. But if you're on a PC, you can cut and paste if you're a moderator.
And I've got Lita and I've got Wendy, so we're good to go with those two.
Hmm.
All right. Anybody else, if I missed you, just retype your question in for me. And for us, I should say. And let's see here.
Hmm.
Tarot Stash, did you see what he said there? The sun is also an important aspect of his practice.
Oh, I knew we had a lot in common. Thanks, Gerald. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he's a
is.
good guy after all. After all, he's a good guy.
Hmm. Yeah, we have an amazing community here. Really beautiful, loving, well-intentioned, caring, compassionate content providers on this community. It really is very beautiful, and it's a wonderful support group for all of us. I know that I'm here supporting you, but you guys also support me. And we all
Right.
need it at some point in time. We all have tough days, or days that we're not feeling the best ourselves, and so it really does just help the world go round. It's just a beautiful offering that we all have here. And Ron is very compassionate, very loving, and very authentic, and an amazing psychic as well. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I was just watching Ron some last night, and I always get
Oh, so,
motivated. So
wow. Yeah. So Wendy said that on the phone we can't cut and paste either. I see that.
it
Um,
must just be on the computer.
I know. I know. Uh,
Yeah,
I guess just the way they built the system.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Taro Stash said I caught that too. I'm not sure what he caught.
I
Something
think
from
it.
Ron.
Mhm. Maybe it was on Ron's show last night you were talking about.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay, okay. It made him giggle. That's funny. And Sharon's internet went down. I'm glad you're back, Sharon. And we got another question here from Miss Charlotte. I'll be happy to add you.
I'm just going to say hi just to see if, yeah, I'm not a moderator. If you want to make me a
You're
moderator,
not okay. Have you put your a something in chat? Can you Are you able to
I
do
I
that?
did
And
I
then I
just
can
did
do.
hi. Hmm.
Okay, let me see what
And
that.
then
There you are.
yeah,
It's not letting me make you. Oh, because I'm trying on StreamYard and not YouTube. That would
right,
be why.
right. Ron said he ran out of glue. He can't paste.
Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Okay, you should be a moderator now, Gene. Sorry
I
about that. I thought you were before. Sometimes people are, dude, or not that I think are. I don't know why that happens.
No, I understand. I understand.
So you should be good now.
Okay,
Take
good.
care of all my crawls so soon.
So Miss Charlotte says, use water and flour, Ron, if you want to paste.
There you go. There you go. I love that. All right. So we could go. The Terrace Dash had to go. All right. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for stopping by.
And we can go ahead and start. And if you have a question while we're doing our readings, we probably won't see that. So just make sure that you add me or add Jackie so Jackie can paste it, or any of the moderators, Sharon, if you have any questions while we're doing the readings here.
That's a great
And
suggestion. I think so they just have to do like the at and then add you in
mm-hmm,
there, and then
mm-hmm.
you'll see their question a little better. Oh, that's a good
Yes,
suggestion.
yes. Well, hopefully that will work. So it has before. Hopefully it'll still work. Okay, so list so far: Scorpio Mama got yes, Lena and Wendy, Natalie, Light 77. We have to do this roll call every time just to make sure. And Miss Charlotte and Mary Kath. Did I get Mary Kath? No, I did not get Mary Kath. So, Mary Kath, would you mind repeating your question for me, my friend, and then I will get it here in the starred questions. Okay. If not, I shall Scott, and she does. She does.
Wow.
Okay, there we go. Thank you, Mary Kath. I've got your question, so we're good to go now. All right. Just let me know whenever you're ready, Miss Jean, and we'll get
I'm ready
started.
whenever you are, for
All
sure.
right. Sounds good. Let's start with Scorpio Mama.
Hi, Scorpio Mama.
Hi, Serena. Welcome, welcome. Best friends have feelings for me more than just friends. Okay. Interesting. While we can't read on the best friend because that's kind of like a third party, we can see what maybe the energies are. If that's okay with you, Jean, around the situation. What do you think?
Um,
Or do we need
this
to
I think
rephrase?
this one time we would make the exception only because I think she's talking about her friend that has passed. And
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Is that the
Hmm.
case, Serena? Let us know.
Yeah, is this I think it's autumn. Yeah, autumn.
It is
Yeah.
autumn. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. So
Okay.
let's check.
Alrighty.
So I'm getting a no on that. It was she did have the feelings that you that she had for you is mostly best friends. And what it was is that she really just wanted you all to herself pretty much. You know what I mean? So she really, really relied on you and was maybe it was it wasn't anything romantic, but it was a very close. She just really relied on you and was attached to you and sort of leaned on you, and I think that when you broke away and either went to college or started your family or whatever it was that that you did that was different than just you and her, it was difficult for her to manage that. But I've seen that before in different situations. Hmm.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, I
Okay.
see.
Go
Well,
ahead.
there you
Sorry.
go. So
What
she
did I
does say
miss?
she tried to kiss me, but I didn't let her.
Oh, okay. Did you have
Yeah.
more to add? I didn't mean to jump in front of you there, Gene.
Nope, nope. I just uh yeah, I was getting no, but maybe you know better. Maybe you know more. I mean, sometimes friendship and attachment is confusing, but I'm not sure now that you say that. Hmm.
And Lisa says, yes, that is what I got too, Gene, that she valued your friendship and loved you like a sister. And so, yeah, I've got the Page of Pentacles here, and I'm not sure what this would mean in this situation. This is like the manifester of money and of good things. So I think that you, that she was someone who was satisfied with the relationship that you did have. And she may have tried to kiss you. She may have tried to go a little bit too far, but then I think she realized that you would only be good friends because the last card I got is the Seven of Pentacles, and that's all about patience. And she was able to reel that back in. So yes, I think she did, but no, I think she realized very fast that that wasn't something that was going to happen, and that was okay with her because you got all positive cards. Um, I think that she's saying that was okay. That's the way it was meant to be, right? So you can relax and not worry that she passed thinking that more should have happened. I think it's a friendship level that she was satisfied with. So that's what I got.
And Jackie put it beautifully. She said she may have been confused in how to show her love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. Very true. She said I got scared, regret thinking that was wrong. Right. I had my kid and things changed. I wish I would have let. Okay.
I wouldn't second guess your actions, though, Scorpio Mama. I think it's important to honor that your instincts um, and the decisions that you made were the right decisions. And it's not fair to look back and say what I know now. If I had known now what I knew, what I if I knew then what I know now, things would be different. But that's not fair to put ourselves into that position because we evolved together. You were evolving, she was evolving, everybody was evolving. And I would be gentle with yourself and understand that everything happened as it should have happened.
Right, right, exactly. And there's two, there's more than two. There's so many definitions of love, and I pulled this card, the Union of Hearts, and it's showing these two trees kind of going in. One's kind of going in for the kiss, so I think she's showing you that. And it says a love connection defies explanation. Okay, so there are so many different types of love out there that we could have. You know, unconditional love. We can have that for a friend. We can have that for a partner. We can have that for a lover. We can have love for someone, who we don't know yet, who is going to come into our lives, right? But I'm thinking friendship definitely. She's saying it's okay that it was the kind of friendship that it was. And I will just echo what Jean said, and don't second guess yourself. And I don't think this is an issue for her. I know it's not. It's not an issue for her whatsoever. She loves the time that she has with you and wants you to cherish that time as well. Okay, so that's what I got.
Exactly. Honor her by yeah, that's a perfect, you put it perfectly there, Scott. Cherish the time that you had together.
Right. All right. Big hugs to you, Serena, and thank you for your question. Appreciate that. And let me go ahead and take that down here. Is Natalie still here? Mystical Thorn.
Hi, Natalie. So we'll get spirit guide messages. I'm going to go ahead and tap in, Scott.
All right. Perfect. Yes, you're here. Okay. Thank you, Natalie.
So what I'm hearing for you, Natalie, is just to take one step at a time to allow yourself the space in between the each day, and create and allow each day to be brand new. Leave behind anything that doesn't serve you and welcome in new opportunities. They're just saying take one day at a time and bring in each step as if it's new for you. And it's almost like they want you to be aware and open to new possibilities each day. So I'm not sure if there's something that you're telling yourself that is limiting, but they want you to be open. So that's what I was getting.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So I've got the Knight of Coins, Natalie. So slowing down a little bit and being methodical in your movements this week, I think is going to be good for you. This guy is cautious, grounded. He's reliable as well. So be reliable to yourself and just, you know, make sure that you're patient with yourself as well. And don't worry about, you know, am I going to get there quick enough? It's more important to have a plan. And I got the Five of Coins, so just know that you're never by yourself. You're never lonely. You could be lonely, but you're never alone because you got spirit. The coins are right up here. If they would just look up, they would see them. So just remember, this is your advice card. That you don't have to feel lonely. You can definitely thrive in the situation that you're in right now. And then I got the Emperor, so he's all about structure and taking care of the rules and the leadership, kind of in the family, and also just takes charge of the situation, and he can say yes or no to what he wants for you, um, just to come in for you, right? So manifesting what you want, and this guy makes his dreams come true. So that's why he's the emperor. And so that's what I got for you there. I want to pull an angel prayers card for you, just as a clarifier. So you can help yourself by doing some study and learning. It looks like the study and learning card. You see the angel there with the wings. Just remember that angel is there protecting you. Look how she's covering you as you're learning, as you're reading, and maybe look to YouTube even for spiritual talks. Jean was telling me she was getting herself ready today just by listening to a spiritual broadcast, right? You can do things like that that'll push your vibration up more. That can be reading a book by your favorite author, that is spiritual. Anything like that, I think would be good for you. This says, thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day, right? So we can learn something new every day, no matter how we feel. And I get that you were a little down last night, I know, when we had our live. And I hope that's changed for you. If not, just remember that you are the one in control, and you can sit down and say, okay, this is what I want, and this is what I don't want, and I choose to be happy in this time. So that's just something that you have to decide, though. So that's what I got for you.
Oh, wow. So it was appropriate. Very good. That's nice to hear. So what was the
Right.
first deck you were using that had the King of Swords? I'm not sure if you announced the decks that you're using.
No, I didn't. And in fact, Sharon put some decks in. That was from last night. So sorry about that, Sharon, if that's in the description, because we're not choosing today. But I'm using the classic Llewellyn. This is the one with the Knight of Swords here that I think you were referring to, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And the classic Llewellyn. And then this one is the Whispers of Love. I also have the Whispers of Healing, the Angel Guide. That's where we got this one from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was the first one that I didn't recognize. Yeah. Okay, good.
And
Thanks.
this is a new, this is a new one, The Enchanted Dreams by
That's the
Yasmin.
one I was looking for. Yeah.
Yasmin Westwood. Yes, it has definitions down below. I absolutely love it. It's like kind of blown up, so you can see the picture really good of the images. So
That's the one I was not familiar with. Okay.
I apologize, everybody, for the black on my head. I actually had to go inside my candle to light it, and when I did it, I got some ash on my fingers. So if you see dirty fingers, that's why you know why that is.
They're wonderful, those pillar candles, but they burn wonderful, and
Yeah.
they're very pretty because you can see the flame through the whole thing, but you have to go really deep to light them.
Yes, I need one of those. I can't think of what they're called right now. One of the torches, that'll go down in there. That's what I need to get. I used to have some. I'm not sure where they're at. So that's beside the point. So okay, Samantha is here. Hey Samantha, welcome. And if you have a question, just type it out in caps for me and emojis, and we'll get you started here. And let me see here. We've got Natalie. And we'll do light 777. Here we go. Okay, this is a big one. Let's see. Nearly 30 years. Wow.
I have been at my job for nearly 30 years. New supervisor coming in like a tornado. What will happen with my job? It's causing me so much stress. Oh,
Yeah.
will I open my own business? I understand, Light 777. It's not easy getting new management in, especially when we've been there. I mean, you're pretty much the entire company if you've been there for 30 years.
Yeah, for real.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
And just some personal advice, not before I tap into spirit. Um, it's important not to anticipate, or not to you can anticipate, but it's important to um, take things as they come and not project into the future too much. Um, it's better, we can assume and imagine the worst case scenario, but it may be something that we aren't expecting at all. It may work out. You may be, I mean, I'm sure you're a valuable asset, and they may need you more than ever because of the new person coming in. So
Right.
Yeah. Try and stay optimistic. But
I
let me
agree
tap
with
into
that.
spirit and get their message too. They're they're telling me it may be a refreshing change for you. It may be a reinvigorating for you. It may sort of like if you did the same thing every day at the same time, and you know, it's almost like a routine that's very set in stone. It may just change things up a little bit, and you may do things that you did in the afternoon in the mornings, and some things that you did in the mornings may not be. It's almost like it's going to change things and invigorate you a little bit and make you a little more, and it could possibly make your experience more interesting.
Hmm,
I get it's a good little shakeup for you. Hmm.
that's great. It's interesting. And I'm just pulling your cards now for you. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. Hi, Angel Wings.
Hey, Angel Wings, welcome. I'll get your question here started. Find it here real quick.
I love when everybody in the chat is so supportive. It's just so beautiful
Yes, it is. It is definitely,
because it takes a
definitely that.
village. Hmm.
It does, doesn't it? It does. So, let's see what we got here. Light 777. Put your question back up here because the first card I got is justice. Okay, so this is all about just having a balance and in work and home, and I think that will help you. And when work is becoming stressful like it is, making sure that you have balance in your home life, you're getting the support you need, you're taking care of yourself, right? And do some meditation before you go to work every day, and just to try to have spirit to come in and to help boost your vibration before you even go and are in that situation. And I agree with Gene that I think this is something that will help you in the long run, definitely, because of the last card. But the advice card is the Four of Cups. Maybe look at things a little bit differently and look that there's a golden cup there, and you don't have to worry about these that are spilled. And that, I think also that there's something going on with the supervisor that they are nervous about their job, and so they're coming in like a whirlwind because they feel like they have to meet certain expectations. And so I don't think it's a personal thing towards you or any of the other your coworkers, because you got the Nine of Pentacles as the outcome. So I think this is going to work out just fine, perfect. And well, nothing's perfect, right? But I think it's going to work out fine. And just keep your eye on having a positive outcome come out of this. And if you see that it's becoming toxic, then I am going to say, you always have other people that you can talk to. And I wouldn't say your coworkers, but I would say maybe someone above the supervisor. But go to the supervisor first if it continues to happen. But I think it's going to start to boil down some and not be as toxic as it has been. And just by you having the meditation and the effort that you would make to go forward with your day with a good intention is going to make a huge difference. So that's what I got for you, Light 777. And thank you for your question.
Yes, thank you.
Right, got it up there again. I'm just looking at the comments, see if I missed anything. I think we are good. Hi, Linda Kelzer. Welcome. Patricia Tyree is here. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have all of you here. All right, and we will pause the questions just for now, Jackie, and other moderators. So if you could help us with that, and then we'll see where we're at because we have about 5 more. So we'll see how we're going after that. So we've already done this one.
I don't think.
Or
Oh,
was
I
that
didn't remember.
Natalie? No, that was Natalie. You're absolutely
Right.
We have not done this one. All right. I accidentally took it down, but Wendy wants a message from the guides.
Okay.
Hi, Terry, at Holding Your Space.
So, Wendy, I'm feeling for you that there's a lot of moving parts in your life right now. Seems like it's you have to arrange things. They're showing me you're arranging things. Like something has to slip in here and move out there. And I'm not sure if you are managing people's schedules, either children, grandchildren, family, if you're taking care of family. There's some sort of a arrangement that you are orchestrating and you have. It's like you have a lot of moving pieces, and they're showing me, that like that game like back in the day. I think I'm dating myself, where you would they were like little square pieces that you would shift up, and almost like the Rubik's cube. I guess Rubik's cube's a little bit closer, where you would arrange the things in a certain area, and then move two over, and then push two back. They're just showing me that there's a very intricate arrangement that you're doing right now. Does that make sense to you, Wendy? And I'll go back in and see what the message is behind that. What they're showing me is that you're very capable, and you are they want you to trust yourself. They want you, it's almost like, I hope I don't forget this, or I hope you're wondering, can you manage all of these details? And they're saying that you are very detail oriented. You are a stickler for details. You check and double check, and you do audits. It's almost like you're very conscientious, and you keep track of things very well. And they want you to trust yourself. They want you to trust your instincts and rely on your intuitive nature while doing this arrangement that you're working on. Does that make sense? Oh, she said no, not really. Wow. Mm-hmm. Let me see.
And she said it a while back, so that maybe
Mm-hmm.
resonated more of what she
Right.
said
So she
towards the
didn't
end.
understand the Rubik's Cube and managing or arranging. They're arranging. They're just showing me there's moving parts that you're working with. So I'm not sure. Hmm. So go ahead, Scott, and see what we come up with.
Well, I agree with the managing the parts. You got the 8 of Cups, so this tells me, and you can see how they're all scattered about, and this is moving from one place to another. So I feel like you're in a change in your life where you're leaving behind something and you're going towards something else. And this may be something that, what Gene was saying, that happens this week, right? It could be something that happens in the future. So I encourage you to write it down on pen and paper, just to have that for the next couple of days, because this might be something that you don't see now, but that you see later. Because this is somebody walking from one place to the other. Usually, this guy's kind of sitting down contemplating, but it's going from one place to another. Okay, so this could be spiritually, is what I'm thinking. And then you got, which is really interesting, you got the King of Swords, who is very smart, and he's very wise, and thinks before he speaks. So I think that this is your advice card for a reason, just to know that you have so much power within you to manage whatever change is going to happen, because you got another king, and you got the King of Pentacles this time, and this is the one who saves up his money. He works very, very hard to get what he has, and he has it. So you have a lot of wise energy, I think, within you, and I think that you have those pieces are coming in for a change. But let me pull a card here for you. Do an angel guide or angel prayers, right? Healthy choices. So you could be changing choices that you make in your life, right? So that could be something that is coming up. It says, "Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions." So that could be what is the important moving pieces, is living a more healthy lifestyle in life. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. But thank you for your question, Miss Wendy.
Yeah, thank you, Wendy. And it's I really appreciate you the honesty, and it's okay if it doesn't resonate with you. It really is. And I think that Scott touched on it, that the most important thing is to trust yourself. And when he brought up the
Yeah.
kings, I was feeling that you are reliable. When people need to rely on you, you are reliable, and trust in that. Um, yeah, good. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you. I appreciate all your validations. Mm.
Hey,
Hi, Jane.
Jane. Welcome.
Is she on the West Coast?
No, she's in Central, I believe. Maybe
Oh,
Eastern. She's right on the border there.
I see.
Okay. But I don't think Jane's. She said last night she wasn't feeling very good. So some lots of love and light to you, if that's okay with you, Jane, and you're still here. Let me see where we are at. And you're welcome, Wendy. Thanks for your question.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Lena, you are up. Is Lena here yet? Or here still, I should say. Getting all my words mixed up today. It's fun.
You're like, it's fun.
Mm.
It's because when we're tapped in doing our readings, it's not easy to be so eloquent in our choice of words.
I love that you say that. That makes me feel better. Yes, thank you.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Anyway,
I, and
all
reading the
right.
chat too, it's really hard.
Yeah, it can be, especially when you got your ADD and you're swirling out all over the place. So it's fun, but I wouldn't change this for anything. So I love doing this for everybody, and having the chat, for everybody to have, and y'all make what this is, and Gene included, make this a good community to be in, and just so much love and support. Like she's saying, it takes I think you said a whole army, or you said another word
Takes a
for that.
village.
It
Yeah.
takes a village, right? And we're a powerful village when we get together. So
Hmm.
thank you guys. And we'll go to Lena next, the spirit reading for next 3 months in career and love. Okay.
So, are you looking for something new in your career, Lena? Only because when I asked to see what the energy is 3 months out for you, Lena, I see that the status quo for your career. I'm not sure if that is what you're currently doing, or if you are searching for something to start. But I just see the status quo with your career is to keep doing what you're doing. But with the love, I see something opening up. There's like, it's almost like the clouds are parted and the sun, you know how, if I don't know if you're outside and it's a sunny day but it's cloudy, it had the big puffy clouds are there, And then as the cloud moves away and the sun opens up and the sun just shines right down on you, this is what I'm seeing in your love life. And I'm seeing this like a midway point. And so there is new opportunities and new energy and something being uh, what enlightened or revealed or energized, a new birth, I guess, not birth, but a new opportunity. But they're just showing me the clouds parting and the sun coming in, and where you see that beam of sunlight coming down on that. Interesting. Thank you for your question.
Yeah, thank you, Gene. That's awesome. So, yeah, keep doing what you're doing with work. I've got the same thing here with the Three of Pentacles. And this is also bringing some people in if you need to with your work and just collaborating, maybe. Or it could be going to your manager or supervisor and saying, hey, I don't understand this. Can you help me with this? Just something practical that you can do in your work that involves other people is going to be a positive experience, I think, for you, because it's a very positive card. So that's what I got for work. And then for love, I pulled from the Whispers of Love deck here from Angela Hartfield. And I got actions speak loudly. And it says express your love through actions. So by showing up and showing other people how you feel, that um, that you're going to love them. You can do that through your actions and how you treat them with kindness and gentleness. And I think this right here is what is the key to bringing new love into your life. So once you do this, the manifestation and the karma is going to come back to you. And so I think that you have some good things going on. Just keep moving forward. And yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second so I can cough.
I know I just did myself. And Lena, you are very, very, very lovable. You are very lovable, and there is plenty of opportunity for you. You have a lot of warmth and a lot of um, it's a very soft vibration, very loving vibration, very welcoming vibration. You have a beautiful soul, and people will find you and and be attracted to this essence that you are. So just believe that.
Right, absolutely. And you're very welcome, Lena. Thank you for being here. All right, so got another work question here from Miss Charlotte. She said a lot of questions on work career today. Yeah, there are. That's awesome. This Sunday we're getting ready to head into the new week, so I'm going back to the office this week. I'd like to know if this is permanent or if the rulers at my company will let us stay home later. Oh, okay, so soon.
So I'm going to use my pendulum on this, just because it's an either or, and so is Miss Charlotte. Uh, will her will they have to stay in the office 5 days a week? That's a no. Will they be allowed to work from home 5 days a week? That's a no. Will they be allowed to have a hybrid work week? A hybrid, some in the office and some at home every week? Will they be able to work from home and from the office regularly? No. Will they be able to work from home on occasion? Yes. Will they be able to work from home 1 day a week? Saying no. Will they be able to work from home 2 days a month? Yeah, it's it's going around like I don't know. Is this something that's negotiable and will change in the future? That's what I'm picking up, and it's shaking. So yes, it is negotiable and may change in the future. And what I'm getting is they want to set a policy, they want to set a standard, they want to set an expectation. They want all of the, you know, people who may not be as responsible at working from home to be in the office. And then on a one by one basis, if people ask to have a hybrid schedule, they'll do it on a case by case basis, is what I'm feeling. But I think they want like the general rule for everybody to be in the office.
Interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I got no as well. I pulled the Angel Answers by Radley Valentine here, and I got a no. So, but then I got to choose a new direction. And what I'm getting with this, Miss Charlotte, is choose a new direction in the way that you would like to see this happen. So you obviously want to be working from home. I see you said you don't want to leave us. You'd rather work from home and listen to us. I understand that completely. Maybe going to your supervisor again and just being open and honest and saying, here's an idea I had, what about us going home, and working, and your supervisor might not even be the best one to talk to. They may relay you to someone else who's up and over them. So if you don't get the question that the answer that you want, maybe ask the question to someone else who is of decision making. And don't feel like you can't do that, because I feel like you can. I mean, it's up to you. So you can do this. You can go and ask, what it is that is holding the company back from going hybrid, from going work from home, and maybe state your case as far as in a loving professional way, of course. I don't think I need to say that to you, but this is saying, hey, I'd really like to work from home, and this is why I think it would be better, and list your reasons down and take that to them. You never know, you can be the one that makes the difference for your company and be able to get this to happen later on, and maybe, like Jean said, in a hybrid situation later on. Okay, so that's what I got. But thank you for your question, Miss Charlotte.
All the best to you, Miss Charlotte. Thank you for your question.
All right. Now we got Mary Kath. Mary Kath, are you still here? Hello, Kimmy's Divination Station. Welcome. Glad you are here.
Oh, Kimmy's Divination Station. How cool.
That is a cool name.
Thank you, Wendy says, for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, we got a little banner down there too.
Take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thank you. That's Music Oracle says, I like your light tree. Actually, it's a labradorite tower, I guess you would call it, or obelisk.
Oh, wow.
And I used to have a Christmas tree in that area. I took the Christmas tree down, but I didn't want to take the lights down, so I put my labradorite over there.
Well, that's
But
really
it does
close.
look like a tree. But I do like the lights. It reminds me of like space and the stars and like the galaxy and stuff. I just liked it, so I kept it up there. But that's my labradorite, which it energizes the intensity or the effects of the labradorite for me, which is one of my favorite stones. Yeah.
And what are the energies of the labradorite? I'm not great on crystals, so.
For me, it is calming and soothing, and it keeps me centered and it keeps me focused. For me, and it's different for everybody. And I happened upon it accidentally. I picked it up because I liked it. Has like a rainbow shimmer in it, if you know what I mean, like a light in it. And I picked it up because I thought it was very pretty. And then I thought, wow, I'm really feeling like zen and calm, and I'm focused. I can think from one task to the next task. And I'm like, wow, this is a really nice stone. So I just kept, collecting them.
That's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know much about the labradorite. Now I do. It's pretty cool. Might have to
Mm-hmm,
get me
mm-hmm.
one.
I have
All
this
right.
one too, and I'm not sure if
Oh,
you can
that's
see
pretty.
you see a little bit of flash in there. It's
I
hard to
do.
see,
I do see a little
just
bit of
a little
other
bit, but
color in
oh,
there.
there. See that
Oh
flash?
yeah, yeah, at the
I,
bottom,
yeah. So it depends on the
other
angle
side
and the
there.
light, which way the light is reflecting. But this is a really soft one. It's polished and it doesn't have any hard edges. And this one, sometimes I bring it in the bed with me and put it like near my pillow so it doesn't hurt me, but it helps me to relax and to calm down and to just it really just helps my disposition, so to speak, I guess. It's really lovely. I love it.
Right. That's awesome.
It's healing overall. It's healing. Hmm.
You learn something new every day. I'm gonna have to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, if it's okay, I'll go ahead and start with this one with Mary Kath. I see that you are still here, so thank you for that. Any movement in love with the Scorpio I have been talking to? So, I'm getting a huge yes by my cards, and I'll show you why here. Let me just take this down for a moment. The Ten of Coins. This is about a happy family and unity coming together. Okay, so um, I really do feel like this is something that can lead into a romantic relationship. Now, will it? I'm not positive. It takes two, and you have to, understand the other person's point of view as well. But I think you're going to have, at the least, a very great friendship with them. Because then I got the Nine of Cups. So manifest, manifest, manifest. Manifest what you would like. And when you're doing that, you know, if that is something that you feel strongly about, then ask the universe to bring that as an intention and see what happens. So again, it depends on that other person and where they're at as well, if it's the right time or if it's the right person, right? But your outcome card is the sun. So joy, success, enlightenment, happiness. And it also says a child, optimism, and innocence. So this could definitely go into um, something permanent, I think, and something really awesome for you. But if it's just a friendship, it can be just as rewarding, I promise you. So look for the friendship first, and then if the you see the signs are there, it might be time to have a conversation and say, where is this going for you? And if it's going in the same direction, you say, oh, well, that's going there for me too. And sometimes you just don't know until you ask. So that's what I'm getting for you, Mary Kath.
I was getting something very similar there, Scott. I what I they were sharing with me to have you consider sharing your expectations and letting them know what your desires are and what you expect out of the relationship or out of what the future, what your future is. I'd like to be living with somebody. I'd like to be, this is what my goals are in the future. Whether you are part of that or not is up to you, but this is what my expectations are. These are my goals. These are my wants, dreams, and needs. And it's important to let them know how you are feeling, because if it's just casual and they say, "Oh, she's fine with it being casual. I'm just going to be," they're not going to make any moves unless they know that this is something that you really want. And yeah, so this will, if they're interested in making a move but they're not sure, it'll give them a green light to make the move. Yeah.
Right, and sometimes the Scorpios have to be poked and prodded before they give that kind of information out. So, because Scorpios can be very scared of rejection, just to be honest. So
Oh.
it's one thing that they may pull back some and say, "Oh, I'm not sure because I don't know how they feel. I'm not going to put myself out there and be rejected." And so that might be something that would help you with a Scorpio as well. So sometimes you just got to be right in their face and say, "This is how I feel. Do you feel the same way?" That's how I would like it.
Yeah,
So,
just this is what I'm
yeah,
dreaming of, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. And, let's talk about how we can make that happen, you
I love
know.
that. I love
Mm.
that, Gene. Yeah, absolutely. All right, just a couple more here. Got two more, so I think we're Doing okay on time?
Yeah, we're fine.
All right, so we'll
Perfect.
get these next two. Angel Wings, what steps does Spirit recommend I take in the next 2 months? Hi, Viviani.
Is this for spiritual growth, angel wings, or would it be um, love, career?
Finances, right.
What steps? Is it for your spiritual growth, for your spiritual development, for your personal development? Thanks, Mary Kath.
Yes, thank you, Mary Kath. That's awesome. And we'll make sure Angel Wings is here. I haven't seen anything from them in the chat for a while. So just let us know that you're here, and if you could answer that for us, that would be awesome.
If not, we can just do a general reading, sort of giving you the energy, the vibration around you at this moment.
Right.
And maybe we'll go into that. And typically when we do a general reading, it's more spiritual oriented, if that makes sense.
Right, right. And it can trickle down into other things. So once you start with the, somebody told me last night, once you start with the spirit, it affects everything. It affects the physical, it affects the emotional, because once you lift your spiritual vibration, the other things naturally start raising as well.
It is all connected.
So smart. That's very smart. I don't believe Angel Wings is here. So did you want to just do a general, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, I did. I did tap in, and what they're suggesting for you, Angel Wings, is to set your intentions every day and be consistent with your practice with connecting to spirit, whether it's meditation, whether it's walking, whether it's giving yourself time in a bath or something, and just connecting to spirit, or setting your intentions and listening to like binaural beats, or just something that's a regular practice that you have intention to connect to your own spirit. And when we say connect to spirit, you get to them from right here. This is where you connect. This is where you focus, because we all have the connection inside of us. So this is what they're just recommending, is that you practice a regular practice and set your intentions on a daily frequency.
All right, I love that. Yeah, and I got, first off, right away, I got the Four of Swords. So on this means you need to take a nap. It's nap time. You need to rest and rejuvenate yourself. And you may have been going a little bit too hard at things. So just take the time that you need to rest and make sure you're getting your full 8 hours a day is what I'm hearing. And it's important for you individually. And then you got the Queen of Cups. This is what I call the empath card. She's so empathetic of everyone around her. And if you are an empath, which I believe you are, you're taking in energy from other people. So you want to make sure that you get the rest that you need, because you're naturally taking that in. And that can be a superpower, though, because it makes you sensitive to the needs of others. The Page of Cups is sensitivity. So this is a very sensitive person. It could be a young person, but this could be you growing up into the person that you are now, into the Queen, which is the high empath. Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing, but get the rest that you need. And when you're taking on the energy of others and that sensitive soul of yours, just make sure you know that you can have boundaries, and you can have a point where you can take in positive energy and let the negative energy, you may feel it, but you don't let it affect you. So I think that's important when being an empath. So that's just what I got here. And I have to pull one more because I got these angel cards and they've got angel wings on them, so I feel like pulling one. Since we're talking to angel wings, we got angel wings. So this says the divine physician, Archangel Raphael. Thank you, Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. And Raphael, for me, is the angel of healing. And we were just talking about the labradorite and the healing. that is done through that. And so maybe labradorite would be a good thing for you, angel wings, and to call upon the archangel um, Raphael here, who is over healing, and he's over the heart chakra, and will help you heal. So that's what I got for you.
Thank you. That was really beautiful. I love the way you
Thank
followed
you.
your instinct there.
It was so cool. I just looked down and there's angel wings staring at me. I'm like, okay, let's do that. I'll honor that. All right, Linda, I see you are here, so we will go ahead and do your question. Oh, and Angel Wings was here. Perfect. Spiritual growth, should they say. All right. Thanks for the feedback, Angel Wings. Thank you for being here. Do my guys have any messages or advice for me? All right, Linda.
So I'm hearing to practice your focus and to practice focus despite distractions. Practice focus despite distractions. I feel as though there may be things that are pulling you off of your vision. Maybe a vision board, maybe writing a list of affirmations that you can read every day that you can keep your focus, a list of your goals, a list of your attributes, a list of your gratitude, something that'll keep you focused despite the distractions, whether it be weather, whether it be a family member not feeling well, or whatever the distraction. It may be a valid distraction, but it's important for us to set up a practice for ourselves to focus. This seems to be a theme, I think, is picking up through the whole thing, that Spirit wants all of us to do this, all of us to practice this, all of us to set up mechanisms in our life so that we are able to focus while being distracted, if that makes any sense. Despite of being distracted, I think is what better way of putting it. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Linda.
Right. Awesome. And yeah, the last card I pulled is actually, I think, the center of the message for you from both of us, and this is change and transition. So I think there's a big change coming up for you, and that's awesome because you know, we can't learn unless we have change, right? And we can't move forward unless we have some type of change. And it says, "Thank you, Azrael." This is the Archangel of Change in this deck, and for leading me safely through this change. So you're protected no matter what happens coming out in the next couple of weeks. And how do you do that? How do you go through that change? You trust your vibes. They trust what your gut is telling you to do, and you go forward with that. Meditate and just whatever seems to be, what is calling to you the strongest, follow that. Okay, and then you got move your body. So do some crazy dancing by yourself. Turn I love to. I don't know if this is safe, but turn the lights out and just start dancing. Sometimes. I know that sounds kind of crazy, that I probably ran into things, but I used to do that a lot, and it made me feel free. It made me feel like, I was taking care of myself. And it says, "Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and your energy." And that way you do move your energy and you can move it to a higher vibration. Okay, so that's what I got for you. All right, so thank you, Linda, for your questions, and thank you all. Hey, Garnett, welcome. And I appreciate all you guys being here. And
Yeah, it's a wonderful atmosphere here. The love and the support in the community, and just it's really very beautiful. The questions and the validations and just the flow. it's really a beautiful place to be. I really love coming onto your channel, Scott. Thank you very much for inviting me and for sharing readings together. It was really fun.
Well, thank you for being here. It's my honor, so for you to be here. So I appreciate it very much, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm going to do the power animals maybe around 4 or 5. I will post it in just a little bit after I've had a little break, and then we'll go into the power animals for you guys who would like a power animal for the week. So I'll post that on my community tab, and then you'll get the notification if you're subscribed anyway. So, but thank you all for being here. Thank you again, Jean. You are lovely and wonderful, and we all appreciate you. And
Thank you.
we will see all you guys soon. All right. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.